weather forecast.
Well, it really hasn't been too bad of a November day out there today. Temperatures feeling a little more like spring as we've managed to make it into the 50s. And we're looking for that trend to continue over the next few days at least. Turning the page to tomorrow, we'll see a little bit more in the way of cloud cover out there. But temperatures are expected to be slightly warmer than what we're seeing out there today. And the good news, too, is that those winds will be less breezy. So it'll be great to do any outdoor activities like cleaning up those leaves or maybe hanging up those holiday lights already for this time of the year. Moving into Friday, still looking at a warm up in store. Temperatures could be flirting with the 60s in a few locations. Breezy conditions, though, do look to make a return as we roll into the weekend. And temperatures do look to be cooling off at least some as we roll into Saturday and especially on Sunday. Right now we're sitting at 49 degrees as we take a live look out with our Phoenix Park Skycam. Winds are westerly just over 15 miles an hour. Feels like right now around 43 degrees, so there is a slight wind chill and those dew points rather dry, hovering in those mid-20s. So that could be an indicator as to how cold we do get eventually later tonight. Temperature-wise, elsewhere across western Wisconsin, we have 51 in Black River Falls and Tomah, 47 at this time in Neillsville, 45 up in Medford, 51 on the gauge in Menominee, and 52 at this time in Ellsworth. Looking ahead for the rest of this evening and into the overnight, we are expected to stay mainly clear out there. And as a result, with some lighter winds on tap, those temperatures are expected to drop down into the 20s and 30s for the majority of the area. We do have upper level ridging that is in place further off to our west. That is going to continue to inch closer to our neck of the woods, bringing in some warmer conditions as we roll into the day for tomorrow. Winds, as I have mentioned, have been a little bit more on that breezy side of things, sustained anywhere from about 10 to 20 miles an hour. But we have seen a few occasional wind gusts upwards of about 25 at times. The reason for our sunshine more so at the surface is thanks to this area of surface high pressure lingering across South Dakota and Nebraska this evening. This is going to continue to drift further to the south and east as we roll into tonight and into tomorrow, wrapping up the week. We have another front just to the west of high pressure, and that's actually what's going to be progressing into our neck of the woods as we roll into Friday night and Saturday. Timing things out as we move into tonight, a few clouds from time to time, but most places should stay mainly clear out there. We do have a chance of potentially seeing the northern lights. I know the latest update from the Space Weather Prediction Center mentioned that they did see that latest CME, or that coronal mass ejection, make its way to Earth. We're just waiting to see how much energy it will have. So something to keep in mind for tonight if you do plan to be out and about. We are looking at more clouds rolling in for tomorrow, a few peaks of sunshine throughout the day, and then those clear skies will prevail as we make your way into your Friday. Really not a bad day to end our work week. For tonight, overnight lows down near 26 degrees with a mainly clear sky. Those winds are going to continue to lighten up as the evening goes on. Otherwise, with our 7-day forecast, back into the 50s again for tomorrow, near 62. We're not looking at breaking any records, though, as those records look to be in the 70s. We have a front that'll be progressing through the region. I have, for the most part, taken out that rain chance. Perhaps the chance of a stray shower, but really not expecting too much of anything to ruin those outdoor plans. Otherwise, kind of flatlining it back down to where we should be for this time of the year, Judy.
Yeah, pretty nice, actually. We don't get up to 62 very often.
We really don't.
November. All right, thanks so much.